Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Tonight is another late night adventure of crafting with Barbie. Um, and I say that because these are my fails, all right? I have been trying to make a box for my girlfriend's, all of her birthday cards that I made her. I may end up using this if the other one goes uh, out the window, and we can decorate this together. I started this project yesterday. I found a really great site, and I was looking for an A2 card gift box tutorial. I was originally going to make I was going to decorate this really cool bag. I've made these before, and these are a lot of fun. I decorate and use my big paper dolls on them. But I thought, you know what? I want to make her a nice little box that she can, keep the cards in. And then I can just keep refilling them, and she can refill her box. And oh my gosh, it has been such a nightmare. I started this yesterday. And I finally found a site. It's called the Paper Pixie. And I will link the YouTube channel for the Paper Pixie in the description. And if you want to make one of these boxes and get really frustrated and use up all your old paper and the measurements to me are kind of mind-boggling because I'm not using a cutting board or my scoreboard it doesn't come in 16ths. So I've been watching and clicking, pausing and looking at her scoreboard and getting the measurements off of her scoreboard. So it has been quite an adventure. So if you want to stick around and see if this is going to be an epic fail, be my guest. I did find some paper. I'm not using double-sided paper because I want to keep the inside white and bright. I may add something in there afterwards. These are going to all go right in the garbage. I do hope, I really, really, really hope that I have these cut properly. This is the bottom of the box. This is the top. I know the bottom looks bigger. The top's supposed to be bigger than the bottom, right? So we're going to just start. I'm going to dive in, and we are going to give it the old 1-2 college try. So I have it cut. Now, I'm just going to briefly tell you the measurements. But if you want to make this box, please go over to the Paper Pixie because she's very easy to understand. I just can't get it. I don't know. I think it's just because of the cutter I had and my scoreboards. But her scoreboard or her score pad or whatever you'd like to call it, it does have the same, minus the Martha Stewart. Hers does have the same marks as mine, and I just can't figure it out because sometimes she goes in 16ths, sometimes she goes in 8ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8. So the blue must be 16ths. All right. But regardless, so we're going to start with this is the top. We're going to start with the bottom first. So you're going to have the bottom is 8.5 inches by 9 7/8. And you will see on here, it's very, very weird because I don't know. I think this is where her mark was. And again, I'm just marking this based on her. I'm very visual. So I'm just copying what she has on her scoreboard. But so for the 9 7/8, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, it is right here, this little blue. So I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm not that smart. I did not do well with math. But again, this is just marked very weird. So I think I have the bottom cut right. And I am going to, I've got my paper here. So what you have to do once you get your paper, you are going to score, and I'm just going to do this really quick. I'm going to do some off camera. I'm going to show you how to cut it and supposedly how easy this is. So we're going to score it at 1 inch and at 2 inches. So you're going to score your paper at 1 inch and you're going to score it at 2 inches. You're going to do this all the way around. 1 inch, 2 inches. 1 inch. I didn't pay too much attention to what paper I was choosing. I just think this looks like my girlfriend and it would make a pretty box. So here's the 1 inch and the 2 inch. Okay, so this is the bottom of the box. And I am just going to, yep, that is the bottom of the box. That fits. All right, so obviously I did that right. So the next thing that you do for the bottom to make this into a box is you are going to, oh, before we do that, oh no, she does all of this first. So she's going, we have to fold all of this here. And I wish I knew how to speed up my camera, but I don't. So you're just going to have to bear with me. If you want to jump ahead, be my guest. Jump the line, make pretend you're at an amusement park, jump the line. So you're going to burnish all of these first. I think that's the term, burnish. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to hold it in portrait. She says hold it in portrait mode. And you are going to cut, because we need little tabs. So you're going to cut up like this, right up to this line here. I just want to make sure you can see. So you're going to cut up here to this second line, right? Yes, that's right, Barbie. Oh, good Lord. Making this box is not for the weak. Okay. And then you're going to turn it and you're going to cut this tab off and you're going to cut this end tab off where that's creased. So you're going to end up with this little flap. Then you're going to cut in because this is going to be folded in and tucked in. And then you're going to do the same just on this one here. All right. And then we're going to do the same over here. Right. You're going to cut this off. I've only done this 80 gazillion times. You'd think that I would not doubt myself, second guess myself on this. Cut this one. So now you have your tab. Again, we're going to notch that one. And we're going to notch this one. And we're going to notch this one down here. Okay, so that's all good. You're going to turn it back to portrait. Do the same thing. You're going to cut up to that second line. You're going to cut this here. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Do that, you're going to rip it. And we're going to cut that. I'm going to do this, that, and that one. My scissors are they're funky on the end. They have a little bend to them. They got a little crook. Okay. So sometimes it doesn't. All right. All right. So now we have this cut. So that's our template there. All right. That's our box. All right. And she uses some double-sided tape to adhere these down. So because she's doing it, I'm doing it. Got to be a good student. Do as your teacher says. When I get the bottom one here done, I'll do the top off camera, okay? Because you don't need to see it again. I will just show you the measurements. But the best thing to do is go to her site because she is a very good teacher. I'm just not very good with my measurements. All right, so now I am going to get my glue because she says to glue the tabs. Okay. And she also says to remove the paper on your double-sided tape. So we must be prepared. Okay, so that's done. All right, so now we are going to put our glue. And you could probably use double-sided tape if you wanted to, but I'm just following teacher's orders, instructions. Then you're going to take this and you're going to line it up here and glue this together. Okay. And seeing that this is art glitter glue, it is going to, should stick really quickly and very good. So just make sure that your corners are lined up there. Count to 10, take a deep breath. Make sure they are glued. Okay. Bring this in. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day here today. I don't know if I'm sweating from the coffee, if I'm hot from the coffee. We went to dinner tonight and I have a little bit heavier dress on. I shouldn't say I'm sweating. Women don't. I'm perspiring. My forehead is getting damp. But it's hot in my room. It was 88 degrees here today. We went from, it's like 0 to 60 driving in a Porsche or a sports car. We went from 40 to 88 in 24 hours. So I think we're all a little wacky here. We're all going bonkers. But I have all of my windows open in my craft room, and it's just so still. It is definitely in the still of the night. Okay, so we have the tape off, and we are going to, I can't remember if which one she put down first. I think she put these down. I think she put those down first. Each side. And then she put these down. And here we go. And then she did something like this to make sure everything was stuck. Okay. So that is the bottom of the box. And I want to take my cards out. Make sure, and I think I might put another piece of paper down in there, and it'll just reinforce it a little bit more. Ta-da! So there is the bottom of our box. And I'm going to show you I'm going to tell you the measurements for the top. And then I'm going to do this one after I score it. I will just cut it off camera because you have the idea. So the top of the box is 7 1/16 by 8 7/16. So it's 7 1/16 by 8 7/16. All right. And then on this, you're going to score it at 5/8 inches and 1 1/4. All right. So it's supposed to be pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's our 5/8, and then 1 1/4. I got that down to a science. And turn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and 1 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and 1 1/4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and 1 1/4. All right, so I'm going to cut these off camera, and then I will finish the box top, and I'll be back. All right, so I have the top cut out, same way, all right? And we are just going to get our double-sided tape. And we are going to put that on here. And hopefully I did not mess up the measurements. I am pretty good with measurements if I have the right, I'm really good with a ruler, you know, or a yardstick, but man, when some of these things take shortcuts on and maybe I just don't know how to read them. I should really see how to read Martha Stewart's boards. All right, so we're going to get this glued on here. Okay. And the top of the box isn't as, it's not as, this looks like it's about, well, 2 inches here, and this is what, 5/8. So it's not as deep as the bottom. And see, I'm not a very good student because I did not remove, I didn't remove the top of the tape. So I've gone from an A to an A minus. Or maybe I went from a B to a B minus. But we gotta think big. Gotta be positive. Okay, on this side here. And this is either going to fit, or it's going to be too wide, or it's going to be too, that was my dilemma before. Some of them, it was too long, it was too wide. I'm like, are you kidding me? It can't be this hard. Okay. So I'm going to do the long side first here. I really don't think it matters. I don't know why I even have to cut that in a little bit, because there's a little bit of white there that shows. All right, drum roll. Let's see if this fits. And it does. Ta-da! Ah, yay. Oh my gosh. I was worried about that. Okay, so here's our sweet little box for our cards. And now I'm going to decorate the top of the box. So this paper, I'll show you where this paper is from. This is from the pack. This was a Michael's Crafts Rooftop Garden. And it's all 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper, 48 sheets. And it's really, I think I got the Hot Buy, I think it was $5 years ago. But it has really pretty papers in it. So I wanted to save some of these for my scrapbooking family photos. So I took out the ones that I could spare, the ones that I didn't really want to use. So I have this When You Make Me Smile, but that's kind of camera-y. But I have I thought this might be cute, and I thought I might put maybe a black border on it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pull some ephemera, and maybe we will, I don't know if I'll cut this out. But because I've done retro, a lot of the cards are retro in here, I thought I would get some of my retro gals and do a fun little collage on the front. So let me go gather a few things and I'll be right back. All right, so I went over to my drawer and I found this really cute piece right here of this hat. It's just a little card that I had that came in a set. So I wanted to use the hat, and I just think it's really cute. So what I did was I cut with my X-Acto knife. I just cut a seam right here in it. And I want to put that on the box top. And I also found this fun little piece here. And I think I may leave this white right in here, but I may do a little bit of, put some washi tape on here. We can play around with this a little bit, add a little bit of washi tape. I also like it white because I think it just stands out, but we'll see. Then I went back over to my Vintage Women's Day from 1965. And because I used one of the gals in here on Jill's card, I went back and I went back to my little girl heads here. And I have all these fabulous heads of these women. So I found one, and this is the lucky gal right here. So I cut her out, and I did leave a nice border around her. So I'm going to take her little head here, and we are going to tuck this in because she is going to be wearing this hat, and because she's just got it all going on. So we've tucked her in, and I think she sports that hat very, very well. And we can bring her down a little bit like this. And I'm just going to level the playing field here a little bit. So we have her there like that. And I just want this even there. Then we have our little flower here that I think is really cute as an accent. And these are all too big, these sayings. I could put a little maybe something on here, but I don't have to either. So I'm thinking we're going to get her glued down because I like it just like that. Now, if I want to put a little bit of, it might be kind of fun to put a little accent of washi tape around here. We just have to decide what we should put. We could always accent something in put some little pieces of red because there's a little bit of pink in there. I don't know if the gingham might work, the pink gingham. What else do we have? We have this little bit of pink here, but I don't know. We have that. That might be two. That might be just two. We've got this stripe. I don't know if I want to do a stripe. We don't want to do a gold. What do we got here? We have this. Maybe just a little bit of that gingham. We could rip and tear that a little bit and just play with it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No big deal. That just adds a little tiny, bit there so it's not so flowery. So it's not so flowery. And we can add a little bit to the side here. Oop. Oh dear, Barbie, come on. So we can have that there like that. Then I can put a little bit on the side here too. Put it like right here. Oh, for the heaven's sakes. All right, I can always do this later. I'm going to do that later. I may have to glue them on there anyways. But I'm going to leave this on the top here, okay? Let's get this on. All right, so I'm going to glue this all down with my super, super duper super glue. And I'm going to start with this here. So that's, I want to make sure that's all even, and it is. So I think this will be cute. And then I can put a nice big pink ribbon around it as well. Oh, the one thing I didn't do, I didn't make her birthday card. I'm going to have to make old Jilly Bean a birthday card. I'll just buy her one. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Buy her a birthday card, and then I make her all the birthday cards. And then she's going to say, well, why don't you use your own birthday cards? Do you not like them? All right, so maybe we can take, this is where we could take a little bit, maybe we could use that little bit of black polka dot. And maybe we could add a little bit of the black polka dot. Wouldn't that be fun? I love this washi tape. I just think polka dots are just so fun to use. Fun, fun, fun. Make it a little bit, gotta make it a little bit longer, don't I? Because I want to wrap it around. I gotta cut this here. So we can kind of bend, mold it and shape it, right? Reminds me of that song, Bend Me, Shape Me Any Way You Want to. No, we're going to just keep the little, we're just going to keep the little black polka dots. I think this is cute. All right, so I'm going to finish this up because you don't really need to sit here and watch me play with the washi tape. I'm going to finish this up and then we'll be right back. All right, so where'd we leave off? All right, I think it was where because I've done some other things since I was on here last. So I added a little bit of the gingham here, all my scraps and junk. Let's push all this stuff out of the way so we don't have any other distractions. So I added a little bit of the pink gingham, which I thought it was cute, just to add just a little something, something. And what I decided to do was I did cover the inside lid, and I just cut another piece of paper, and then I used the polka dot washi tape on the inside here, which I think is really cute. I like the polka dot better. So I may even end up pulling this off and adding the polka dot, because I think that just looks really cute. So let's do that now. I think the polka dot is just much cuter than the gingham. And it does kind of stick out a little bit more, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's cute. So let us modify. And add excuse me. Add this. Yes, much cuter. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I guess that didn't. I want to rip a little bit more of this off. I don't want quite that much down here in this corner. Okay, so I think that's good. I think that's cute. And what I did was I poked a little hole here because I'm adding this little brad. And I'm going to add some glue to this. Let me get the glue first. This is where it's going to get a little messy here. And I'm not going to bring the glue all the way out to the ends, only for the fact is I want it to, these petals to stick up just a little bit. And this is going to be the stickler here. Getting this, because these are short little, there we go. I got one through. All right, hold on. I may have to do this a little differently here. This is going to be the stickler. Watch me ruin the entire top of this. I wonder if I should get this. Gosh dang it. Come on, Barbie, you can do this. Come on, girl. This is kind of a flimsy little, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to line it up with this hole. And then I'm just going to have to work it. I'm going to have to perform a magic. We're going to get that. Watch, there's probably glue in between it now, and I won't be able to get these unstuck. There we go. All right, so I have that in there like that. That's glued down. And what I'm going to do is on the inside here, I have this, the You Make Me Smile, and I'm going to glue this down and put it right over the corner of that brad there. And I'm going to use my 3-in-1, all-in-one. Do it all in one shot. I'm going to use this here. I think this will be good. I probably could have used my really sticky double-sided glue, but oh, what the hey. Well, we will work with this. And I can slide it around a little bit to get it in place. All right, so as long as it doesn't warp the paper on this side, I think it'll make the box top a little bit sturdier too, having all of this extra paper in here. So that's cute. So when she opens the lid, she will see that You Make Me Smile. There, that's cute. Okay. And then the other thing I have is this here original, because these are all little original cards. Maybe I should put it down here. That's kind of cute down there, isn't it? We are going to put it right down here. This is a little Tim Holtz saying here. And no, the back does not peel off. And who is dinging me at 10:02 at night? I think we're going to, what do we do? Put it here? Yeah, because then we'll have the line down here. Original. Oh, isn't that cute? That is cute, cute, cute. All right, so let's get this on. And then while this is drying, let me take a little bit of the glue off my fingers. Maybe I can take it off with this washi tape. I usually save these little pieces, but I think I can get rid of some of this. And I'm going to show you, before we tie it up in a nice little bundle, I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. Cute, cute, cute. And I think what I will do is I'm going to put, when I'm off camera, I'm going to put a little tiny sticky bun underneath there to hold that in place. Okay, all right, so let me show you the rest of the cards that I had made my girlfriend, because I did the rest of these off camera. And I will come up just a little bit, okay? So they all, I ended up making her 15. And as you can see, they all fit in this box really well. And they're going to be kind of mixed up. So, all right. So I have some upside down, inside out. So we're going to put the box here. We're going to let that dry. All right. So this one here is, let's see, this is, oh, Happy Retirement. And here I just used, I cut out a little butterfly, and that is on the little foam stickers to raise it up. This is a Tim Holtz stamp, and then just a transparent flower. I'm going to put these right back in here after we go through them. This one here, I ended up, what is this one? Oh, Happy Birthday. And again, this here is just a little piece of ephemera, and then I did it in the white, stamped it, and you can see I tore the paper. And that one there. This one, this is the one I really like. Congratulations, this is Retirement, Happy Retirement. That I did the, this I did the video on. Nice little vintage gal there. This one we did together. Hello. This is a birthday one. This is one of the Women's Day gals. This one we did together. Your special day. Sending big hugs. That's out of the children's book. We did that one together. This one here, merci. Blank, because if she wants to write a thank you, she'll want to write quite a bit in there. This one, again, is with the fantastic little doll heads. Birthday celebrations. Again, blank. And I just used the vintage background. This is in the video. This one here I did off camera. I really like this one. These are just little faux stamps. And then this is a border that I had cut down. Thank you. So I like that. I think that's really pretty. Let's see. Am I turning these? Yes. This one here. This one I like too a lot. Again, it's another little piece of ephemera. With the white border, and then I took two eyelets here and I attached them to this backdrop, and then I just put the little pink ribbon through there. Happy birthday. This one here, I like. This is a Tim Holtz paper doll, and this is just a backdrop of paper with a butterfly. Again, this is another birthday card. More Tim Holtz. This is Sending Big Hugs. So I thought this was cute. The three gals here standing together hugging. Again, this is another little scrapbooking. This is 12 inches and I just cut it down. It's a border, scrapbooking border. And I just took the paper that was left from here and I attached this on the back. I'm just trying to use up scraps, not cut any more papers. This one here I really like too. This one is another birthday, and this is a Stampin' Up stamp, I believe. And this is just a scrap that I used from one of the other cards, added the other border. This is the border here, the other little piece of it, added a butterfly. I think that's really pretty. This one here, this is Sympathy, and I use these fantastic stickers. I got these on Amazon, and I can put these, if I remember, I can put these in my description. Sharing in your sorrow, and then praying for you inside. So I did that one. And then this is another Sympathy. This is just some paper that I ripped with my ruler, bordered white, added my polka dots, which I just love. And thinking of you, please know that I care. Another one of those lovely wildflowers. And then praying for you. Another Sympathy. And then the last one is just really simple. Birthdays are nature's way of telling us to eat more cake. And I use these cute little this little sticker of these two little girls and happy birthday on the inside. So that is it. I'm going to get these. I think we'll be all set. We're going to get these boxed up like this. We're going to turn it this way. And then the top here, this is all set and just fine. The top will go on like that. And then I will get one little tiny, I'm going to get one little tiny glue dot to put under there. Just, oh, that's a photo split. Don't want a photo split. Let's see, glue dot, craft dots, I think. Yeah, these are the mini. And I'm just going to take a little glue dot. Oh, this is a bigger glue dot. How come this says mini? Mini. Ultra thin. 3/8. That's 1/2 inch. These are, I want the mini. This one may do. I can kind of wad it up a little bit. I'm just going to stick that in underneath there and round that around like that, and round that around there like that, and that will stick just nice on there. Okay, so that's done. All right, so now, isn't that cute, we can take, I got some blue ribbon here, and we're just going to tie this up like this. You can use, whatever you have, sari silk, or if you have a ribbon such as this. And we'll make a nice bow. On here. And we are good to go. Get my good little scissors here. There. And there. So now we have a nice little package all tied up in a sweet bow. The front is all decorated. The cards are inside waiting to be delivered. And voila, that is it. So I will put all of the information on the Paper Pixie on how to make this box. And I truly wish you good luck if you do make it. I'm going to make a couple more because I just think these, well, it's fresh in my head, but these boxes are really cute. And then you can, as you give your cards for gifts, if you make cards, you can put them in these little boxes and decorate the front, and it's a really lovely gift. So that's all I've got for you tonight, my friends. Thank you for joining in. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And for all of my returning viewers, thank you. I appreciate you all more than words can say. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.